going on, everybody? Welcome back to Black Entertainment, bringing you a little bit of team deathmatch gameplay today. Just veering off the domination a little bit, bringing you guys a little bit something different, mixing it up a little bit, and I'm also bringing you a CM901 MOAB. It's actually a fairly good MOAB. It's not a camping MOAB, it is an all-rushing MOAB, so I'm not just sitting back picking people off. I'm just getting up in their spawns, trying to run from side to side to pick them off. And one of my great subscribers actually offered me to do a CM901 MOAB. He left a comment in one of my previous videos, and it kind of drew my attention a little bit, just because of the fact that I personally have not seen a lot of CM9 MOABs. I mean, personally, I've only seen one, and that was by the Marco J. So I was like, you know what, this would be a great thing to go for. Definitely has a bit of originality to it, just because not a lot of people do get them. I mean, I'm sure if you search for it, a lot of stuff will pop up, but it's still different. It's different than the ACR, the MP7, or the M4. It just switches it up a little bit and brings a little bit of variety to you guys. The CM9 isn't the best assault rifle either. It is actually, I would say, one of the worst assault rifles out of them all. I mean, when the game first came out, this gun was unbelievable. I mean, I used to love this gun. I would use this gun, and yes, I would use the Type 95. But that was when the first came out, before that gun was gay, before everybody abused that gun. This was when we all were playing at like 2 o'clock in the morning when the game out, when we first unlocked the Type 95, and I thought that gun was outstanding. So I used that gun and the CM9 all the time. And then when I started getting to 2nd Prestige, 3rd Prestige, I switched up the guns. I was using the SCAR, the ACR, the P90, and I just actually, now that I'm 10th Prestige, recently came back to the CM9, and this gun has gotten way worse. I don't know if they decreased its damage because of how powerful it used to be. Maybe I'm just used to using the ACR now. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like the gun is a lot worse than it used to be. I mean, this gun has a gang of kick on it. Especially when I'm not using the kick proficiency, I'm using silencer extended mags, which you all know I use for basically every gun I use, just because the silencer to keep you off the minimap, and it's always nice to have lots of ammo, so I feel that is the best proficiency to use. So this gun was definitely not as good without kick, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'd rather have more ammo than, like, I would rather have dual proficiencies than kick, because I don't want to risk running out of ammo if I'm up close or there's a lot of enemies around me. It's just not worth it in the end. So the proficiencies definitely worked. I mean, I did walk away with the MOAB, so everything in the end worked out well. I'm also using the MP9 as a secondary, which I believe I do not even use once. I think this is just 24 straight CM9 kills, which is pretty awesome. And look at this clutch move right here. I run up in the spawn and I get a 1, 2, 3. I get a triple, and then I'm about to run him around the back and pick off a couple more to get that MOAB. We get him, and another guy runs. Oh, and we get that MOAB. I'm surprised he didn't panic knife me right there and end my streak. And we pick off one more before that MOAB goes off. This was a fairly quick MOAB for you guys. It was around, it's about a 3-4 minute MOAB with the CM9, so it was definitely a good MOAB altogether. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And the funny thing, actually, before I was getting this MOAB, is I was sitting in the lobby with one of the other guys on the team. You'll hear him at the end of the video. And he was just bagging. He was like, "Oh, Black, oh, you suck, you're terrible." And then he was like, "Oh, you guys, like, on the other team," he happened to be on the other team, and he was telling them, like, "Oh, you guys are lucky to be on my team. You guys are lucky, we're gonna dominate." So I think that's what made this MOAB so much better. It's just trash talkers like him just getting it handed to him. I mean, I went out there. I mean, I ended up going 38-3 in team deathmatch. I mean, I got more than half of our kills on our team, so it was awesome. And unfortunately, this guy just rounds that corner. He's kind of head glitching a little bit, and he took me out. I was going to go for a 40+ gameplay, but that death kind of screwed me over right there. I had trouble finding people. I ran into a camper later on to get my 3rd death. So I didn't reach 40, which was kind of a bummer. I wanted to get that 40. And as you can see here, this guy in the back who snipes me, lay next to a car. I mean, I got a couple hit markers into him, but he still happened to snipe me, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you guys, like always, want to see some type of MOAB, leave it in the comments below. And if it stands out, I will definitely go for it. I mean, I didn't feel that this MOAB stood up to the hype behind MOAB Fridays, so I just decided to release it on a normal day. I mean, I'm not going to not release it. It was a great gameplay overall. But yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll let you listen to this guy real fast, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Black, you're black. Hey, dude, you're beating, man. You owe me $100. Hey, you know...
Hey, Black Lavender won that shit for you, dog. He's got some lucky ass.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed that previous video. As you can tell, I was supposedly very lucky to get that CM9 MOAB according to the other team. But yeah, you guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to go check out my Facebook channel, that would be awesome. And if you guys want to see my previous video on how to do good in domination, be sure to check it out. And as always, I will talk to you guys later, and you guys have a good one. Later.